What the heck is this using? Oh my god. Dang it. Why you don't work? Okay, is that the correct microphone? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Minor tech hiccup there. My microphone USB port was up unplugged. I don't know how that happened. Either way, we're continuing along with this Emote piece. Still haven't actually completely thought through how the best approach for clothing here, given that she's actually wearing the top bit a little bit loosely. Makes it really awkward given that there's no neck on a chibi figure. You know, the ribbon also takes up so much of her general visible body space that it might not actually matter. I could just literally have 1-2 lines coming around the side and it probably doesn't matter. Honestly, what I have here is going to be maybe just try creating a V here for the outer jacket on top of her inner shirt. I'm gonna worry about that later. First up, just gonna go ahead and color the majority of this. You off. The light majority of the emote stuff, there's not that. There's gonna be no change in head perspective, so get away with a lot lower number of pieces overall. Should the badge actually supposed to hang that far down, or should I bring it up? Probably bring it. Good thing this thing is separate from. Give that a little bit of a squish down. Be like a little bit this way. I don't want it to be big though. It's more visible. Where's my frame? I kind of want that to be big and visible, so we'll keep that there. Alright, so then. I'm picking up color from, yeah, pick a color from there, should be fine here. I've got the lighter color, which is basically here. I don't have the thing as defined this time. Hopefully that won't be a problem. We'll just go ahead and slap it into there, and then we're gonna take the darker yellow here. We're gonna just listen to. I pick up the game. Why did I hiccup again? Oh boy. I feel like start of stream hiccups is gonna be a thing for me now. We'll just slap this around the chair. We'll put it onto the actual train body as well. Like that, and then we want you go here. There's definitely some bits that aren't fully filled in here, so I'll put that as well. Actually, no, switch the G pin and make this smaller. We just slam a green screen behind us. Yeah, that's probably a smart idea. Alright, it's gonna be a bit of a flashbang, full warning. But we're gonna that just so I can see behind it. Hello there, how you doing? That requires a bit of a line cleanup. What's happening here? I popped that in there. Okay, ideally don't do that. Yes. Form this into a full circle. Can I just pop that out like that? Okay. to pop this out. Very good. So honestly, the line's not being entirely clean is not going to be the biggest problem. When it comes down to it, this is going to be at emote size at practical or during practical usage, so it's going under the same general. You can't see the imperfections, and I'm going to just roll that. Apart from the bits that are really egregious, like that, maybe I'll clean that up. But otherwise, we're just going to rely on having a giant ass green screen in the back to fill in all of the notable gaps here. Go like that, go like that. Okay, that is piece number 1. Right, then we need to go through and give me this color. I'm gonna slap that onto... Is this a full thing? Is this a full thing? It is not. Blah, 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 blah. Let's turn you down. Where do you go from? Okay, probably bring this a little low. Let me just cut this back a little bit. Good enough. Okay, let's just go ahead and align through the bottom here. Actually, if this... Hold up. If this is always in front, it can cover... Okay, it's probably smarter if I go and change the order so that you are on top. Let me just turn you off for... go ahead and... Not the cleanest line there, but... Paint that in. Maybe you shave a little bit off the top here. So that I don't worry as quite as much about it sticking out. Realistically, this isn't going to morph, so it's not going to actually. Then that means that I have some more liberties here on how exactly I draw this shape. We'll try to keep it within underneath the bed. That's going to be a little hideous. There's also there's also a piece that goes underneath, so in a way it also doesn't matter that much. Shave this off a little bit. And I think maybe actually fill this in a little bit here. Beautiful shape. Shave that down. Enough. Going all the way around? It's going all the way around. Okay, flick off there. Okay, hat. On the band, I need a yellow line. That could be... just give me a color from here. You just do this now. Stripe. What's the best way to go about this? How about if I use the curved line? That looks like a thick-ass line. Hold up. Again. So, forming a line from here out to here. That ain't gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna freehand this. That's a bit thick. Down. This is really relying on the going a nice line. I think I have a steadier hand by now. Let's just draw less of it at a time. That might help. Up there to about. And then we'll just rub that in a little bit and shave off a little bit of the top here. Okay, good enough. It doesn't look absolutely insane, so that is fine there. Alright, give me hair color. Cream-ish kind of color. Whoop. Everything? Okay. You. So her hat is covering the majority of the top of her head, so we're just gonna go. That. Pop that in. Where's this going from? Huh? Pop that around, pop that in. Is that a problem down here? There. Fill that in. What about right here? One, two. I should probably actually check. This is going, yeah, this is going well underneath. We're not changing the head perspective, so the bill on the hat's not going to lift very much. Or it's going to lift basically not at all. One, two, good enough. There, pop that in, do that. That'll be fine. Oh. So one, two, pop that in, just off the backside there. There's a stray pixel here from something. I think. Was that a mark on my monitor? Oh dear. Then just way over this side. This has to go. Wait a minute. Where's my ear? This technically needs to go behind the ear in front of the head. No, I feel like I want to shift my ear a little bit. Kind of slapped in there. That's fine, that can move later. Alright, go wrap this in around here. I'm gonna rely on this piece to be the front side. Just into here. We've also got a second side to this. Goes around the back. It's actually gonna be a problem. So we've got the back. Actually, let's deal with the back piece now. Where is your back? Turn you down. Okay, so you just a piece. Go hit and go whop on the back. Then you. You want to connect this from here down to here as the top side. Then we'll just wrap this here. This is outer frame, so we don't care too much about the shape. Pop that in there, and then she has. What is this? It's the same as her uniform. I have a clearer shot of this nose. Perhaps. Let me just try and yank a color from here. Yeah, it's some kind of brown color. Going by that one pixel I could pick up. Do a bit of that, do a bit of that. And round to this side. Give me there. I want to do the back side here. Just go ahead and wrap this casually around the back of this. Go like that. Fill this in down here. Pop that in. Then fill you in. Okay, let's see how much of a problem the side piece causes. Realistically, we want here anywhere beyond this piece. We should be able to see the ear, but anything else, any other part of scalp effectively should not be visible, so that should, okay. Okay, so let us switch out our template pieces with her skin color. Where can I grab this? Is there too much light hitting her face? Or we'll take. Okay, so basically the ear will be her skin color. Her head will be skin color. I need some arbitrary inside of mouth colors. Face, eyes don't need to change. We will take. Actually, her hair color and shadow would be perfect for the brow and brow. Then we want tongue. Give me some arbitrary pinky kind of fleshish color. Sure. And now give me some fleshy and slightly darker color. Am I okay with that? Question number one. I'm okay with that. Alright. Now, in terms of the body, we've got the general yellow color that is. We use the same yellow here, just somewhat consistent. Collapse all of this crap. This is actually a lot faster having template or working off a template. You off. I'm gonna say ribbon. This is all closed off, so should be able to just go 1, 2, 3 like that. We don't care about the bit sticking out the bottom because you can't see it. And then the question is, what do we do about the body? Okay, I think we're just gonna go ahead and go. Where's the ribbon? Ribbon is. We're just gonna do her top. Since honestly, you can't really see it, so it's not the most important thing in the world. We want this grayish, slightly greenish gray. I think. It's not slightly greenish at all, slightly orange. We don't need to worry about. What the heck did I do here? I'm not looking at this currently, hold up. Color should be... do it like... off a whole bunch of... Color's gonna be a little aggressive. Sure. But we're kinda dealing... I've just messed a whole bunch of this up. So this is going around her neck. Like, chop that off. Yeah, the fact that there's no neck on the chibi figure is about as good. Color is very aggressive. Color is incredibly aggressive. But effectively, what we end up having this like that. Technically, there should be a little bit more skin color in here, but let me just see how much a hit is blocking before I worry about that. Anyway, stick this into here, put that in. Fill that. Alright, how much hit is in here? How much do I need to care? Because there's a ribbon in front of this and it's hit in front of this. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't. Okay, so problem number one with her... In fact, the hat adds a little bit of width to hold this. That might be an issue. That's a little aggressive. Hold on. Did I not just select? Not really what that should look like, but They'll get the job done. Don't really need to show her color area because you can't see color area. It's a little redundant to try and color that bit in. Okay, so make this of here. Okay then. Now what do we want to do with a lot of these colors? I want to put any liberal blush across her face. Probably not, right? No, this kind of expression. Alright, so more detailed coloring. What am I looking here? Alright, so once again, not exactly the most visible thing in the world, so we're gonna go for some simple overall coloring process, I think. Where we're gonna say light is setting probably actually from the right, more sensible. That's aggressive. Brighten that up a bit. Let's want to kind of do you and you at the same time. You and okay, so based on the shape of this thing, we're saying that there's going to be a fat shadow like right here. Maybe a little bit of a fold to... Oh wait, does this lean onto that? More part of the building is part of the... Maybe we'll have a little bit like right on the part here. Actually draw in the actually, you know what, let's do it. We're gonna go here, we're gonna go themes. We're gonna go ahead and take a black, go like right about about people significantly more on this. Ba la pa bum bum. What can I do about this? We can go. The most realistic way to do something about this, along with the fact that I need that, and then copy this. You also give this fraction this sneeze is not coming out. Oh boy. Turn that down a whole bunch. Make it brighter, like right along, right along here. More like creases. I should be more aggressive with the shadow. Alright, currently don't have a part of the bill of her hat going around. I need it. I get away about it. I think I can get away about it at this point. Alright, where's the bill? You. Like that. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Hmm. That is not very. Bum, bum, bum. Um, um, up. What should I do about this? Like that. There you go. Um, Pop, 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 bum. Pop, pop, Oh, wait. Why is my eye burning? Okay, like that. Want to go you, and where's the other part of this? You. Alright, let's go like that. Put that down and then slap that onto both of these. Then we come down to here. Bum. Alright, that is all of these parts. Then we come down to you. What did you want, Tacos? I pretty much just want to completely lock in these parts. The back. Maybe I can lighten up this bit that you totally can't see. Okay, I'll do that for the hair. I want to put a shadow underneath her hat. Right, grab skin color. Gonna go this way, this way. And we want to go a little bit up. Okay. Then I want to put the eyes. What was above the hair? I don't know. Bum, bum, bum. Eyes, I don't really mess with the eyes at all. Mouth. I don't want to mess with the mouth. Um, 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 see what I want to do here. Oh, alright, so I want to go here. Hello there, how you doing? Oh, let's just go. I'll just do this like that. I need to put this crease all the way around. Not because that's gonna be the most clear thing in the world, but that's right. Okay, don't actually care about the body at all. Really down the back there. I really don't know how to care about the body in the back. Alright, let's see. I do like a little bit maybe. I'm not going to be careful with this at all. I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit to this over here. That's all. Oh, sneezing. It's totally coming now. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, so turn that down. I think black, that's all I really needed to for the bodies, like out of so beautifully out of frame. All right, let's see the best approach to go from this template into the model. Alright, so first up, we're gonna save you into PSD. Get those out of there, and then bum. Okay, so we want this to merge down. This is the head line. Up, 1, 2, delete. And actually, do read. I don't know. All right, let's do that. Yeah, I just need to see what the heck happens when I put this in 2D. Oh, this. Okay, so now we've got the base already partially modeled emote here. Then we want to put Aoba over the top of this. Can I actually replace this? Let me see what happens if I try and replace. Does it replace the parts that have the same name or does it not? It does not. It replaces absolutely everything. Yeah, okay, so it's from all the new. Wait, no. All the new part. Oh no, it did replace all the parts that already exist, I think. Okay, so you. So I don't need. Did I not rename this properly? What did I call this originally? Edge. Oh, head shape. Okay, we don't need the head line. Don't need that. Body here, back. This goes. Don't need this old body, but we could stick this. You go into here. Oh, that's the new body. The hair back goes into here. Oh, wow, that actually all just sits into place. That's amazing. That's actually kind of impressive. Okay, now it is a matter of putting everything into deformers. Okay, so first up, everything... Actually, no, the ribbon needs to go into the body. And then everything... Oh, actually, wait, no. This... All of this... Give these just a piece. Okay, ear needs to go in front. I'm just gonna shove this in front of some parts. What's the best idea of this? Will I just move this backside piece here further back? We just put this like right here. Or I could just tell this piece to not draw when the ear is. Okay, I'm just gonna get this here, and we're just gonna go ahead and shift it in a bit. Okay. Save that to a different file. Alright, so... Now, let me just review this a little bit. We want to open this. Because the motion is up and... So for the hair... I'm gonna go what? Out ending in. Does that get cut off? Oh no, that's still probably the mission. Or is it? There we go. Okay, so... Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. Okay, so for oh there. Let's go here. Oh, we don't want the side in here. Side. Yeah, side pieces and then the back. Okay. Bum. Bum. Let's see, we've got this is lit. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, in terms of how this should swing. You're gonna have to like freehand this a little. Oh. Bum. Bum. Okay, blah, blah, Alright, well, we'll do here. Bum, bum. Bum. I don't really have much leeway here, do I? Because cat is the main thing restricting these keys. That's sticking out, isn't it? It's totally sticking. Just go like pull it this way. That looks stupid. I was a little bit forced, but kind of. Yeah. Okay, so we want to go. You. Ooh. You. 2x3. I don't want to do this piece at this angle. I want to pull that far back. Whoop. Bup, 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 I like that. Do I need to do something to the back as well? Or is it just not going to be visible enough? Okay, now how do I overlay this onto the animation is the biggest question. Or do I literally just go into here? And go like that. If I copy, we'll create a template. Can I create a template again? Template. Create. So hard to remember how to do this. Like the thing that you never use. Okay, this is the bit where I'm gonna have to like go in and organize this, isn't it? Because you can't make folders in here for whatever reason. Refresh this. So if I now say, instead of using, or if I duplicate into that, remove this track, put this track in, go to the template and say the. Why does it not work? It's literally the same parameter. These are literally the same parameter names, isn't it? Param. Yeah. That does not work. No object with ID. It literally should. Yeah, literally was able to just copy it straight in. What the heck? That is crazy. I can't make a template for that. Okay, so basically all we need to do is actually add in the hair motion. So head lifts, we need to create first up. Insert a bunch of keyframes here, insert a bunch of keyframes here. Oh, that's a problem. And her hat really kind of blocks the view of the back. Kind of loses the point of having the lines at the back. Hmm. The hat is literally blocking the whole thing. Hilarious. And her hair is blocking the rest of it now. I guess it's not really adding much. Her hair is taking out the majority of this. Okay, I should probably add some back parts here as well. Alright, let's try to do these. I'm just gonna swing this around really aggressively. I'm not gonna be too careful with these. I'm gonna rely on the fact that there's a piece in front of me. Yeah, just do that. Ba. Hmm. Okay, I think we're just gonna go ahead and turn off the particles at the back, not use it. Not really adding anything. Ba 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 bum. Let's add a little bit of a bounce to her head. I'm gonna grab her general hat parts here. We're just gonna make it look a little bit squishy at the top. So we mostly care about 1, 2, 3. We're gonna make the badge look a little squishy. Honestly, we should just include this whole thing. We'll give this a little bit of a bounce. And it's actually very important that this doesn't deform beyond some of the parts. Make it look a little bit of a next to her head. Bounces. We'll go like that, and then we'll just brush this a little bit. Shape has been maintained the whole way through. Let's just see what kind of hideous. So basically we're saying that with when you go like this, we're gonna bring default here and a default. Just say when this happens, we're going to pull this in a little bit. It comes down, we're going to pull this out a little bit. Here we're just going to go where and then where. That. Say like that and then like just makes the hat look a little bit less static. Hello, by the way. Makes the hat look a little bit less stiff overall. Just tiny little bit of motion. Might actually want to be a little more aggressive with this since the actual motion itself isn't very big. Could increase the motion a little bit by saying I do that. That should make it look a little bit more wiggly. I'm already making it look. The spot already makes it look a lot more wiggly than it probably should be. Whereas maybe a bit less. But that's the particle. Whereas space, you. Maybe a bit less there. I actually want to bring the mouth in more, so that's just like a more obvious motion. There should be more than that. Alright, do I bring this more down? Hum. Okay, so how big am I making these? Let's see. Uh, da, da, um. Okay, so where am I looking at? Not you. Oh, right. You. Loop. Probably not lined up quite right. We'll just take that right there. What? That's the wrong button. Okay, I think that's actually pretty successful. Figured out how to literally overlay a character added on top of a YCH template base. That was actually the goal for this week. And I finished way ahead of schedule. I thought this will take longer. Okay, well, I'm done, so I guess we'll just finish up here for the day rather than staring at this for any potential changes that will require me to stare just for a bit longer before I decide to probably make it. But the fact that this was literally just slapped right on top of this effectively is actually pretty good. From the base that was underneath this as well, I literally just put her on top of. The whole process was actually very smooth. Namely, the fact that I could literally dump as long as all the layers are named correctly, I can literally just dump the new layers on top and maintain the whole model object. The only one that kind of broke was the body because I changed out the piece entirely. Alright, so either way, I'm gonna figure out what to do for the rest of the week because very much ahead of schedule. And then we'll go from there. Thank you very much for watching today's session of literally from coloring into modeling, the extra little bit of modeling that had to be done into the animation, while the little bit of extra animation had to be done and the little bits of adjustments. I'll figure out what to do for the rest of the week. But if you want to see more things from me, and to be subscribed or followed, depending on where you're watching from, leave a like because it helps me out, and I'll see you again next time.